Hi, my name's John. I'm one of the founding members of Co-Create Exeter. We had an idea to run a community-based Dragon's Den / apprentice. We wanted to create a space where we would sit around a big table, lots of different people would come with different ideas, and then we would help them make their idea a reality. We were funded by ESF, which is European Social Fund. They've been really amazing at helping us set this course up and also providing a legacy for future courses as well. We had 20 unemployed folk come on the course. Some had ideas, some didn't, but we were able to generate ideas and spur creativity off one another. And at the end of the course, each individual has had a wonderful journey of discovering what they're interested in, what passions and gifts and talents they have, but also have created products which are viable business models and viable income streams for the future.
I was looking for community spaces, and I was longing for a sense of belonging in community, and it was very difficult in Exeter to find places where you can feel included. There's a lot of community projects that are quite exclusive, they're not inclusive. And one day I was walking down Sidwell Street and I saw some posters for a woodwork shop, and I had also realised that a friend had shared this community interest company called Co-Create with me, and it really sparked something in me. I was very interested, and I was quite new to exploring creative outlets after quite a gruelling 10 years of academic education. I first came to the woodwork shop and I made a flower truck, and it was one of the most liberating experiences to be in a room full of extremely diverse people from all different backgrounds, different ages, different nationalities, and we all connected through the process of making. Whilst I was homeless, and I was very lucky to come into supported accommodation, and my health was not great, and this space at Co-Create provided me somewhere to feel positive, to feel that there was hope, to get feedback on my goals and aspirations from other people around the community.
Hi, my name's Paul. I came across Co-Create totally by accident in the park, and I happened to have just been made unemployed due to the recession, I suppose. And they told me about this project, and it was exactly what I was looking for. So I'm super excited to get started. I have a passion for wanting to make wooden toys for children. I currently have 2 children. We end up with a lot of stuff given to us by people that are just literally trying to get rid of it. Grandparents are buying new things all the time because that's their function, and our house becomes this sort of like visible landfill of stuff. So I'm very passionate about stopping the plastic, all of that kind of stuff. So I want to make wooden toys that have a educational purpose, getting the kids active, help their development. And those kind of toys that are wooden based, that are on the market, are really, really expensive. A lot of them are very basic as well. So prior to finding out about Co-Create, I was piecing together things that I could make, things that I could get started with the tools I have at home. So I brought that idea here, and in the building itself, they have a library of things. And it's like a subscription model, and they obviously run courses like this as well as various other ones. So those 2 things sort of meshed very well with what I wanted to do, which had originally been just to make them, sell them online, figure it out from there type thing. We would run courses to bring the kids in as well to help make the products, and it's like a family thing to do, as well as then once the products are made, they can be added to our library of toys. which means that the kids can sort of bring their toys in, swap them for different things. It means that the kids are constantly getting new stuff, but you're not getting that landfill and that wastage, and everyone making these products, and they build a sense of community around that. So that's what I'm hoping to do, or develop at least, over the next few weeks. There's been a lot of ideas have come up already, so I'm super excited about it all. There's a lot of challenges. I think health and safety understandings, where the type of products that we can get people to build in those experience days, what we have to pre-prepare, things like that are going to be sort of the main challenges. So we're entering the design phase now, but yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I'm Rebecca Callahan, and I work as a freelance marketing and branding consultant in Exeter. I was invited by Co-Create to come and help on the Form&Foster course. Part of my role here is to support the people on the course to learn how to tell their story and how to advertise their product or service.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I have taken part in a lot of different courses through Co-Create. I started coming here over a year ago, and the reason that it plays a big part in my life and has a big part in my heart is because I am a year sober now, and the reason that I've managed to stay so focused is because Co-Create has given me a purpose in life. It was things to do, and then the more that I've got to know the people that are in Co-Create, which is more than just John, even though John does a hell of a lot. We've got some amazing people in here that have always encouraged me, has always made me feel better, has always made my day. And I thank them people. I feel that's, a sense. I now feel a sense of belonging here, which is incredibly important to me because I don't have that family network. So yeah, Co-Create plays a really big part in my life, and I'm so grateful for everything in it.
Hello, my name is Lewis Bully. I'm 21 years old, and I found out about this course through the people that own this space, the people that run Co-Create. This course, not only am I going to learn how to manufacture a product, but also market that product, turn it into a business. But on the other side of that, this course has been really crucial for me in terms of my recovery from mental health and addiction and homelessness. It's really, really good. I'm making pots and display tables for my trees, for bonsai trees. We have marketing experts in. We have a bunch of different people, experts from different companies coming in to talk to us about how they started their company, how they went from an idea to making money off of something that they're creating. One of the main challenges that I know I'm going to face is trying to keep my business sustainable. I want to try and recycle as much as possible, use as many kind of reclaimed materials, and not buy anything new if possible. I'm planning to try and use a lot of single-use plastics to create the pots. I want to try and cover them in clay or different materials to give them a texture to make it so they don't look like plastic anymore, to try and deal with the global rubbish pandemic that we're currently living in. I don't like the idea of plastics and things just going into the landfill, so if I can reuse them, that would be very good. I found out about Co-Create through working with my mental health worker. I spoke to her about different activities and courses that are on throughout the week so I can try and fill up my time and have meaningful use of time. And she let me know about this place. And through speaking to the people that run this place, they send me emails and phone calls whenever they have different courses on. So I do poetry here on Tuesdays too. And then Thursdays and Fridays I'm doing the Form&Foster course, which is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it a lot.
I'm Jane. I'm from Hong Kong, almost 18 months. And there's some issue in Hong Kong and come to the UK. Actually, my daughter is 1 year before me, come here before me. Actually, she got depression. I have to come here to take care of them. My kids are here to take care of my daughter, and I have drawn for like 8 years, oil paint mainly, and sometimes I do the sketch when I want to draw something, and I make some craft by myself, some like earrings, and some small stuff. But after I joined this program, I found the co-create is more than I thought. That it's much more than I thought. There's not just for the interest. It's a place for people to find their dream, to help the people launch their business. I mean this program. Actually, I don't have much idea about Co-Create before I joined this project. I just thought this is a workshop for people to spend their time. But no, it's a good idea to launch a project like this. Yeah, no matter where they come from.
I'm Rose. I've been here with Co-Create since September, probably doing various courses, and started with pottery and then leatherwork, which I really enjoyed. And I started taking apart sofas to use the leather for people that wanted to throw them out and taking them to the tip. And for our Form&Foster project, I've been making products out of the recycled leather, so trying to give it a new life. I'm making here a notebook cover. I've got quite a lot of red leather at the moment, but I'm going to move to a different colour later today. And making wallets, key rings. I found the kind of community at Form&Foster and the support really, really lovely. There's a lot of people here to help us with our projects, but also the peers are very supportive as well, and everyone help you with different ideas. So I find it really therapeutic, and I just love coming here. And there's always something different to make as well, if you're not too keen on one of the projects.
I'm Jill, and I started at Co-Create a few months ago now. I came and did a woodworking workshop and loved it, and loved the people, thought they were great. And I've done a couple of little courses here. So yeah, a big step for me because I've been unwell for a while. So this is a really good way of getting out and a bit more physical and moving around a bit more. So it's really nice. And it's just really nice being around people, to be honest. I used to make some geometric wooden jewellery, and I did really enjoy it. And it's been a while since I've done something like this. But I always need something a bit new when I sort of I used to do this years ago, and there's still a lot of potential with it. But my new idea is to, because upcycling is important right now with waste product. So I want to upcycle old technology and use that to, I used to use a little inlay, so inlay stuff. So use like inlay bits of old computer and stuff into the wood, so sort of making it, so yeah, like a waste product, making it into something special. So that's what I want to get out of it. It'd be really nice to have some little products and like experiment with a few materials. It's new mediums, so, but then already that's quite fun. So I've just been to the computer shop to look at to see what I can get, and they've got stuff they throw away every Friday, big piles of stuff. So I'm going to go tomorrow and see what I can get. I think the ideas will come when I see the materials and what I can possibly do with them. But already I'm thinking, I don't know if they're made out of plastic or metal circuitry. I'm not too sure. I also want to use the screens. So it's going to be learning new materials. Like the marketing side of things, I've done a little bit because the old like jewellery stuff, like I'm not too worried about that. But learning new materials and just getting out there again. My brain hasn't worked like this for a while. I think John said something about being creative as being human, and that's something I really sort of like recognise as well. Just really encouraging, just a really nice space, genuine people, and everyone I've met so far, just a lot of people come from different backgrounds, and everyone's got stuff going on, but everyone's finding a way forward, and it's just, yeah, I just think it's a great place.
My name is Nicola Linda June Hanford. Positive people then introduced me to Co-Create. I've never heard of Co-Create before, but just the word create was like, yeah. I came and the first thing I did was leather work, and oh my gosh, I loved it. It was like natural to me. I learned so quickly, and I was helping people around me because I'm natural like that. I'm a natural teacher, so if somebody was doing something and they needed help, I was there, and I loved that. And then they introduced me to the Form&Foster and asked if I would like to go on to that course to learn how to create a business idea and actually develop it into something physical, not just in your imagination, but something physical. So we've came up with an idea, and my idea is a no mess ink stamp for your pet. And I've got a German Shepherd, and I love when it's wet and she puts her little footprints everywhere. I just want to take everyone and keep it. And I've done the air dry clay print of her foot, and I love it because, you know, they don't live forever and they stay there forever in your heart. So to have a physical print is like a signature of a loved one or handwriting. It's just like that. It's a real physical print that your pet, your family member, your baby has created for you. And I want to give that to the general public, that they can take this little kit and create a memory, a signature, a piece of artwork that their pet, that they only have for a short time and they can keep forever. So that's what I'm doing with Co-Create.
So yeah, the project's developed quite a lot since the initial sort of inception. I kind of wanted to make wooden kids' toys to cut down on plastics. My wife wants to buy all these sort of developmental toys for our kids, and they're really expensive. So the idea was to make them affordable. I've sort of developed the product line so that it's various age groups. So I'm currently making a wobble board for balance and what have you, but they're sort of pitched at slightly older kids than I had initially thought, and then adults as well. And I'm also making a cajon. So yeah, that's the two projects that I'm currently working on. So they weren't really the initial products, but I think it's one of the big changes has been, because I want to run courses to help to get people to build their own. It's trying to find the right products that are easier to build, and sort of take a bit less technical skill and time, I suppose. So that's been the sort of biggest change. And then I've been working on sort of marketing and branding and things like that over the past few days. So that's starting to develop. Initially, I thought it was going to be sort of, the classes would be pitched towards mothers and their children, and sort of, get them building. But actually, we've had, it seems like dads and their kids, there's sort of a void there of things for them to do. So that seems like a good route to go. And we also had a talk from one of the guys, Jonah, who works in prisons, and he thought it would be a fantastic idea to bring into the prisons for dads there, building presents for their children. So there's lots of sort of avenues that have opened up, and I'm still trying to sort of pull them all together and see where to focus, really, is the major challenge at the minute.
So I started off making display tables that were just for bonsai trees, but now, to make it so I don't back myself into a box too much when it comes to selling them, so I can reach more customers, I'm just making display tables for like a centerpiece on a dining table. So you could put candles, a plant, a picture on it, sort of whatever you want. And something that I figured out today is that I also, with the offcuts of my wood, get to make little doorstops too, which means I have no waste on my project, which is great. I'm gonna try and put my tabletop on my project, on this table that I'm making right now. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, if the maths was correct, it should fit. I don't have to squeeze it on. Oh, actually, I just need to drill the holes deeper, I think. Yeah, not far off. I'll hit it on properly in a little bit. But I'm learning some joinery techniques. I don't want to use any nails or screws or anything on my tables. I want them to be entirely wood joinery with a little bit of glue. A lot of what I'm doing is work with hand tools. I am in the process of trying to figure out how to streamline the process. So if that means using power tools, I will do. But if I can do it with hand tools, I'd be happy, because I enjoy that a lot. But yeah, it started off as a table this big and is ending with, well, so far it's progressed into some pretty nice looking tables, if you ask me. I'm very, very happy with the way they turned out.
I think this project is incredibly important in communities because it empowers people. It empowers people who feel like they don't have a lot to give and who would turn to other things if they're not part of a community or part of a team. I think it's important because doing it as part of a group gives you extra confidence, bouncing your ideas off each other. And I think it is a confidence thing. I think it's really important that everybody in this community knows how valuable they are within it and how valuable their ideas are. So I think that's one of the most important things about this project, as well as actually for Exeter and as a city. We want people to feel part, we want people to have a sense of identity in where they live. And actually, when you're starting businesses in a city and you're relying on people in the city to buy from you, it creates a sense of connection to the people around you. And it's that connection that actually keeps people here and helps grow businesses as well.
So we've loved being part of the journey. I love just sitting around the table, hearing the ideas bounce off one another, and then from that idea moment, then going up into the workshop and actually creating what they can see in their mind, and then offering it to other people to buy. So it's been a wonderful project to be involved with, and we hope to do it again in the future.